Well, folks, it was always going to come down to this. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nukeshot Media for the first official round of AM Split of the Nukeshot Endurance Series Season 6. I'm of course your main commentator for today, Nukeshot Zokeo. Joining me in the booth, a good friend of the channel and of course regular on the channel as well, is Mika.
Hello there.
And our pit and paddock reporter, the Joe 2 guy.
Oh, hello.
Well, that was interesting. So, welcome to round 1 of Nukeshot Endurance Series Season 6, AM Split this time around. Last week, you may recall, was Pro Split, where we saw some fantastic action. Let's hope that AM Split can live up to the hype as well. Shut up, Joe. Get back to the paddock where you belong. Oh dear. At the moment, at least, we have 2 in the prototype category, the LMs, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 in the GTs. So it should be quite interesting. Some messages in chat already. Hello to Swablu, hello to Dredgen, hello to Rybear, nice having you around as well. Same with the others, of course. Mika, back at Monza once again. We saw last week, of course, some fantastic racing. What are you expecting? More of the same, perhaps?
I hope more of the same. We only have 2 LMPs now, but they're very close on times. As I just looked before, and for the stream start, they are quite good on time. The GTs are probably quite close to each other, yeah. They're quite close to each other. I expect some good action from them as well, and hopefully some good teammate LMP battles.
Indeed, it should be quite a juicy one to digest as it all unfolds. We just saw, unfortunately, Lynx going into the wall at Della Roggia. He reset to the pits now, but he picked up a bit of damage. Again, best to get your mistakes out the way in practice before qualifying, and most importantly, of course, the race begins. So we're making our way around, watching RBZ Arama now, part of the Paradox Sim Sport group in the LM category this season.
Defending champion.
Indeed, they won last time out with Nukeshot Rebellion Racing, and continuing with the Nukeshot partnership there at Paradox. It'll be interesting to see how they go. And the Rebellion one, indeed. Currently, it says here, at the top of the timing sheets for the GTs. We saw at the preview, actually, they were quite the dominant force. It might be interesting to see now that there are more GTs compared to last time out, though, where they stack up.
Hopefully, want to see some good racing. Last week it was the LMPs, and maybe now it's the GTs. We shall see.
Indeed, indeed. Here we are now with Ross, making, I believe, their first appearance for quite a while. They were in Season 5. I think they left quite early on, unfortunately, but they're back. Car number 96, that Toyota Supra. One of 2, in fact, here today. I believe they're teammates with this guy, Kanoni, who is in the pits at the moment, car 329. So, always good to have a teammate around in these races. That's obviously going to be a massive help in the team's championship for these guys.
Indeed, indeed, but maybe we will see some intense teammate battling, hopefully.
Yep, that is always on the cards with these guys, especially if there are quite a lot of single car entries. GTR, here they are currently in the Lexus. Their teammate actually is in the lobby, but they're not racing today. It's Pro Split Rybear. It's one of the few Pro-Am team pairings that we have here competing in the series. Of course, one driver in Pro Split, the other in Am.
GTO's been doing some actual testing here, unlike some people. He's done the whole 13 lap stint, and he's still going. So he's seen what it's like to run probably halfway into the race. I reckon that'd be around 15, 16 laps.
Yep, all that experience will hopefully count.
it's on the personal best.
Indeed, and especially on those tyres. But, yep, just a slight mistake.
Again, old tyres.
Amuda in the RCZ, they'd just been overtaken by Arama. They actually switched cars. They were originally signed up with the Porsche 911. That has since gone the way of Emilius, who isn't here, unfortunately. They will be hopefully next time around. But yeah, the RCZ, they had some tuning tips from the Nukeshot guys. Y Barons Pacific, he of course runs it in Pro Split. It'll be interesting to see where he stacks up.
Or stacks it.
Let's hope not, let's hope not.
It's one or the other.
Right, who else do we have around? We've already spoken about Tribe. Lynx, fellow person who's been in the commentary booth this season, for I believe it was the Pro Split preview. They're on track once again, hoping for a good turn of pace.
Fastest, I believe, in GT.
Indeed, they're actually faster than Tribe. So the Corvette and his driving style seem very suited here. He did tell me actually before we joined this particular party chat that he has been working on setups that are more smooth than sharp in terms of handling. That will help his tyre wear as well as probably his speed here at a track like Monza, where it is about maintaining momentum.
Well, as we saw last week, maybe cars with a slightly less top speed will maybe have the advantage in the corners, but hopefully don't lose it on the straights. Sorry, Joe.
I tried. All race, I tried.
But it's actually quite more of a balanced track than than people may think.
Yeah, we certainly found that out last week in the LM category. If you guys haven't seen that race, by the way, after this stream, definitely check it out. It was a race for the ages and a fantastic way to kick the season off. Hopefully, again, more of the same here tonight. Qualifying is how long away now? I think it should have started.
4 minutes away.
Yes. Joe, you were free.
You were going through the grid, so I was allowing you to carry on.
Yep, that's appreciated. But we can now start qualifying. It will be the GTs, of course, first. Can we just type? Oh, there we go. We've got synergy now with him in the chat as well. Good on you, Joe.
It's a bit easier when you can talk to each other, yeah.
Yep. Just going through some more chat messages. Hello to Amuda in chat. Hello to D-Look in chat. Swablu saying RCZ is the best Group 3 car. I have to agree with that. The Z4 would be if its polyphony BOP was okay. Here we go then. It is qualifying time.
Ready to go.
Let's get ready to... I can't say rumble because
qualify.
Copyright. There we go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh dear. No, we're not going to have any safety cars in qualifying.
Exit line.
Oh dear.
Fantastic.
That's going to be difficult to monitor in qualifying.
Except for everyone except Ross so far.
Oh, for peasant's sake. Now, interesting, they are still on outlaps, of course, but...
I'll try, but I think I tried to screen might have froze.
Oh, bother.
That's what happened with Swaddler when leading pro qualifying.
What I was just thinking was Amuda and Lynx are very close together at the moment. They seem to be staying that way. Could they be planning a tactical slipstream partnership?
Could be, maybe.
I don't know if Lynx is forced it yet.
We'll have to see.
They seem to be just trying to go as fast as they can. Yeah, there we go. Is that no, you first? No,
No, you.
And this is how we get the F1
oh dear,
from
no.
a couple of years back.
We're getting to F1 style qualifying here.
Oh, come on.
CCO.
Oh dear. I shouldn't have mentioned slipstream. They've all listened to me on the
stream.
stream.
Reminder that bump drafting is not allowed.
It is not, no. It was in Was it ARS?
Previous seasons, yes.
Or-
I think we had it as well. Yes, ARS.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was never a thing in the NES. It was at least looked down on, if not prohibited in the past here, but...
I'm sure it was used before the
GTO.
in front of the queue.
Yep.
And moved it all because taking up second place. Let's see how they go.
Okay, Mika, will you be okay to take us through a lap here of the circuit on board with GTO?
Alright. Well, above start finish line, long straight again. A lot of opportunity for slipstream if you haven't had your car set up too much for downforce. You can make a move here, most of the moves get made here, coming up to the first chicane, hard braking, into a right, into a left. People tend to go a bit wide here, maybe sometimes you get into the power early, get a bit of a gravel, into a long, very, very long right-hander. Some people prefer to stay on the inside, some maybe drift more to the outside. I don't know if it makes much difference. Coming up to another chicane, late braking, into a left, into a right. Car tends to bounce. There are some cars, I think the LMPs come off the ground a little bit. Into, I won't say it.
Lesmo 1.
Yeah, Lesmo 1 into the second one.
Lesmo 2, electric boogaloo.
Coming up to the, well, back straight, the second straight, or the third straight, whatever you want to call it. Coming up to Escari now. Try to carry as much speed as you can through here as Stripe carries on straight.
He's got to be careful with the rejoin.
Yeah, lose it.
Get to out the way.
Coming up to the last straight. And now coming up to Parabolica. Try to come out as wide as you can. Don't go 2 wheels behind the line. And
It's
that's
filthy there.
The first time then it's 147.883. Amuda goes second fastest, that's 148.157. Lynx third fastest, 149.887. Ross will be the next to come across the line, although they are quite a bit further back.
So Lynx backs out, going down straight out of the second Lesmo, so I think he'll be trying for this lap instead.
Okay. Well, he's got a good slip, is he? No, not quite in slipstream range.
Not quite in range, but I think for later in the lap it's a good place. So he should be able to get into it after Escari.
He's gone purple. Yep. Making his way through Della Roggia. A little bit shaky, but seemed to be okay. Through the Lesmos. Again, can carry a decent bit of speed through there thanks to the banking. We'll just kick of oversteer there mid-corner.
Meanwhile, we've got Canoni coming around to finish on that. I think he's looking pretty good.
Ross has actually crossed the line, and it was enough for third at the moment. 148.674. Now it's third for Canoni, 148.611. I said 148.674 for Ross, right? I think I may have said 6 and 8 wrong way around. My memory is bad. Yeah.
So you can see where people are anyway.
Yes.
So
All
past
the
the
joys.
halfway point in this session, will people get new tyres?
That's a valid point. I'm thinking.
Not yet.
Would
I can see why.
Canoni
Lynx
have
has got some
been
slipstream from the Moody, everything goes fastest.
Lynx indeed does go fastest, a 147.534. Tribe goes fastest, 147.497. But the top three separated by less than a tenth of a second. It is indeed 0.092 between the top three.
You'd love to see it.
You do love
Canoni
to
is on
see
the
it.
purple lap so far, it says.
GTO purple by 3.5 tenths through that first sector, but he's gone in the gravel. He's going to have to stay in there to let Lynx go by. Good sportsmanship, stay out the way. But he's ruined that attempt. Still got a bit of time in the session left.
He was purple into sector 2. We didn't have a great Ascari, but he's still got a good chance here. Entering the Parabolica.
Yep, going on
It's
board.
deep. Good rotation though.
I just realised, does he have Thomas the Tank Engine on the back of his helmet?
I can't see that, probably.
He goes 4th fastest with a 147.844 rather. All of these guys within 0.6 of a second, very impressive. He does so, yeah. Hi CJ, by the way. Nice having you in chat.
The peasant.
I heard that a few people are running decals for you, CJ, because you're getting even older than you already were. So big up to you, mate.
Decals, I believe.
As GTO does go into the pits, as does Lynx.
Lynx has reset to the bits.
Yeah, he's gone back on fuel, so that's a disadvantage.
All the fuel, yeah, straight back in.
Did he make a mistake or something, like pick up damage?
I didn't see anything.
Fresh Super's there for GTO as he makes his way out. Amuda came into the pits as well. Good timing by these guys. Be able to get the outlap done, and then one final lap before time runs
As
out.
Lynx and GTO overshoot the first chicane.
As you know, someone got reset then. Oh no, that was lag.
Yeah, Lynx is
Canoni
lagging.
is purple again, going into the Parabolica. Nearly hit Ross there. He did hit Ross with engine damage.
Oh, that
On
is
my screen, they
indeed.
just missed.
The teammates have collided
Too
then.
close.
How on earth is that?
A little bit of slipstream and pulled out too late.
Has Ross got damage? Ross doesn't have damage. Oh, and
Yeah,
wait,
Ross
Canoni
actually
stays
missed.
out. Oh, what the?
Interesting.
I have no idea what just happened there. It looked like Canoni was going in, but then he stayed out, and now he's off the track completely. 1 minute left to go in the session.
They have just missed, which is why Ross, I don't think, has damage. But Canoni's stuck really good.
Hello to Dredgen in the chat, by the way. Round the final corner. Parabolica for
We
try.
have less than a minute to go in the session.
What will Try be able to do this time around? Will it be enough? It looks like a very good time. It is a very good time.
Done it.
147.437 for Tribe. Who's going to be next to come across the line? It'll be GTO. He's on an outlap, but he'll be starting a new one shortly.
As will Lynx just behind it. They've both got enough time to get round.
Yep. Canoni back
Someone
on
who
track.
doesn't have time, I think, is a Luda. He's got 10 seconds here for Parabolica.
We'll have to check. I've got the flag thing ready to go.
3, 2, 1.
No, he's
Luda
missed it.
Made it.
He's missed it. Amuda, really poor timing. Unfortunate for him. Oh, CJ was ready as well. Fair play, CJ. Oh, and he's
Double flag.
spun out as well. So, finish laps and park up. I was just about to type, but probably got some more action to check out.
So we have our top. I know Tribe is going slow, so it's just the Lynx and GTO still going.
GTO purple in sector 1 once again.
Lynx has got defense. Delarusia, I don't think he'll improve now.
Up to 10 viewers, by the way.
Looking.
I mean, I haven't seen a picture of him, but the car's looking good at the moment.
Fine and fresh.
Good stuff. Coming up to the sector 2 marker. Is it purple? It is.
Purple.
Here we go then.
Good turn in. Scurry. Smooth exit.
It's going to be close. It's going to be about if the setup allows the kind of speed that Lynx and Tribe were getting on these straights. And then, of course, the Parabolica exit.
How good is Parabolica? It's slightly wide, but other than that, not too bad.
He's on the marbles a little bit, but that's just a visual thing, I think. It's going to be very close for GTO. Does he get
Might
it?
have this.
No, he misses out!
So close.
13 thousandths of a second! Lynx is on pole position. Wait, was it Lynx?
I don't
They've all
think he
reset
is,
to the
though.
pits.
It was Tribe, remember?
It was
Because he
Tribe,
went to
so
the
it wasn't
pits.
even 13 thousandths. Here are
If
the
we check
times
the timing
then.
screen.
Yep, I'm sending a screenshot. CJ's been doing... Thanks, CJ. He's been doing screenshots as well. But it was indeed... who won it? All the times are so close. So many 47s.
Tribe in the end.
Tribe taking the pole position there. Congratulations to them by just under a tenth of a second. I make that. Maybe like 97 thousandths.
Right, I'm just going to find this screenshot so I've got that ready. And then I will get ready for resetting.
Indeed. Well, congratulations to Tribe for that. Where's Houdini, Macron, and Felix? I have no idea. I'm gonna check Discord again. Felix did actually reply back earlier today. Like in the morning. But he's not got back now. So something must have come up with Felix. That's a shame. As for Houdini, I have no idea either. Rock Boy as well. No idea. I mean, it's gonna cost them in the championship anyway, so it's on them. They pretty much guaranteed third place if they showed up in LM today. Hello to Sota in chat, hello to Taylor in chat, hello to Tribe in chat as well. Here we go then.
Okay.
And here we go then again.
I have to double reset to turn the damage back on.
So, Mika, a head-to-head shootout between the Nukeshot, Paradox, Sim Sport, Rebellion, Racing, Motul, not Motul anymore, but between Rotary and Arama, equal machinery, and of course round one of the season, no difference in success ballast either.
I don't know, I'm not gonna choose favorites.
Who's your money on then, Joe, as our pit and paddock reporter? You been hearing anything?
I've not been hearing anything, but I'll let you know once they've got down the straight to Ascari, because there's something I want to check.
Okay then. Now, will they...
Some slight insight.
Okay. Very juicy. Will we see them alternating slipstream or just going head-to-head at it? It'll be fascinating.
Probably head-to-head.
You'll probably just overcomplicate things if they start slipstreaming each other, but if they did, it is currently Rotary in second and Arama leading them.
Decision to get this in a hybrid before the final corner.
Yep, Arama just going straight into the lap.
A simple bit of fuel burning actually restores the hybrid.
And yes, Spooky is in Pro Split. Also, hi Spooky. And hi the Flying Welshman, I believe that is Lynx.
Indeed.
Plenty of faces in the chat. Nice having you guys along. Oh! Arama just getting it a little bit wrong with the anti-cuts there through turn 1. That first chicane. Making their way through Curva Grande and now towards the Della Roggia chicane. More and more comments. Well, through the Lesmos they go.
Rislan in the chat as well, hello to you.
Oh, awesome! Hi, Rislan.
As Mika leaves the voice chat.
Oh, Mika. Oh, bother. hopefully he's okay. He'll hopefully be joining us again in a bit.
Well, he's left the lobby as well, that can't be too good.
Maybe his internet
So,
just
just going to try myself running some slightly different gearboxes and shifting at different points. So there is some difference between their setups, I think. Rama's coming around to finish this lap. We'll see what the benchmark is. He's actually hit the rev limiter today, he's revved it so high. 33,849.
Yep, what will Rotary do in response? It is purple.
Because Wi-Fi has gone, he says. Rotary destroys the lap of Rama.
Indeed.
A second.
Tell you what, that saving of the hybrid or recharging it seemed to really do Rotary a lot of favours in this. He won't be able to do that during the race, really, unless on the if there is a safety car restart and such, but it's really effective for this.
Nearly 6/10 faster through the middle section of the lap. That's where most of the time was.
Yeah, that would definitely be the hybrid. He's purple again. I don't know if the teammates would have shared that information.
It doesn't seem like it, or they surely would have both done it.
Yet Mika's attempting to come back.
Stuff about when they're changing gears.
Well, 6/10 up on his own time goes Arama. That won't quite be enough to better Rotary's time at the moment, but
Rotary is purple again, 2/10. Of course, he doesn't have the extra hybrid this time. And he's just about to... Well, he's still got a tiny bit. I thought he was going to run out of Ascari, but he's got maybe 2% left. Just a little bit.
also hello to Ollie Polly in chat as well, that being Olav.
Arama does improve to a 33.0.
Yep, and Rotary further improves. 32.781 is the new benchmark.
What split was that, David?
I'm fairly certain pro split. Yeah, pro split.
Okay. So we have seen another slight improvement, as Rotary has done a 32.7. It's nearly 3 cents going for Arama now.
Yep, further 2/10 up in Sector 1. The crucial thing, though, for Arama is that he's at least closer now, even without the hybrid recharge.
He's been able to get a good lap in, and it's brought him right where we saw in practice, where they were really close together.
Still not quite the sub 33 mark, though.
Not yet for Arama, but he'll be there. Just maybe not this lap.
Oh,
This could be the time they pit for tyres if they're not improving.
I was about to say, it looked like he ran a little bit wide, but just about stayed within track limits from what my eyes saw. We're up to 12 viewers in chat. Thanks again, guys, for tagging along. If you're enjoying the content and hyped for the race, be sure to leave a like. Arama comes across the line, no improvement this time, 5/10 down. We're just over half of the session gone. Rotary looks to be improving again.
Another 2 temps.
132.574. Joe, could I send you on an errand? Could you quickly see what the LM times were from last week?
I believe that should be somewhere in the chat. I'm sure CJ will probably message it before I find it, but if not...
It was probably like the qualifying screenshot or something we'll end up finding.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to look for.
No improvement this time around in Sector 1 for Rotator. Meanwhile, Arama.
Hang on. Which times did you want to say?
The LM times.
LM times. So the pole time from CJ was a 32.343.
This really isn't that far off from that, actually. Which
What
is...
we saw, I think it means what we agreed that CJ could have done a bit faster than that. I don't remember how much.
A little bit of a mistake through Ascari, as we just saw on board from Arama. That's going to cost him this lap.
Rotary is once again verbal by himself.
Will Arama go for the pits this time and attempt to get another
chance
lap?
to go to the pits, really.
Yep.
I think he is. Rotary might see this lap out since he was verbal.
Into the pits
Or
then
if he
goes
feels he had a
Arama.
bad sector, in he comes. Fair enough. And you can see there the difference in the shifting with the fuel left, a whole 2% difference.
As well as the difference in the pit crew attire there. Arama's still with the Nukeshot guys, and Rotary with the Paradox crew, and look at their colours.
They're the old ones as of uniforms, I think. Don't use the old ones.
Typical. Typical. I mean, it costs money, alright, leave me alone.
I'm sure they're paying for it themselves anyway.
Oh dear. Well, Arama going slowly. Are they attempting to
Remind them
choose
that they
the charge
only
hybrid?
have 1 minute and 10 seconds to get round to the next lap.
Oh, and what on earth was Rotary doing that? He's cut across?
He got something across and that's all a bit weird.
What on earth are they doing? Are they doing the slipstreaming thing again? I wouldn't be surprised if Arama tries that, if they're not able to charge up the hybrid. Yep, look, they're bailing. They're going to try and stick in slipstream now, I think. I'm not sure if Rotary's going to fall for it.
Actually, he might be in it. It's right at the edge.
Will Rotary fall for it is the key thing here.
If Rotary keeps his pace up, I think the Dirty Air will force Arama out of it for Ascari. Oh, but Rotary had a slide. Arama's back in substream.
CJ will probably be there with the flag
Just
again.
eases up there. He's trying to space this out properly. In terms of hybrid, they've both got basically nothing.
Coming
Fall
through.
into the Parabolica.
They're both just about going to make it, I think.
Yeah, that would be good. I'll get the flag entering turn 1 or before that.
There we go, the double flag once again.
Yeah, hopefully they don't misunderstand CJ's one's park up, I'll send one now. Doesn't seem like X is still pushing some of the time.
I'll just write that in case.
Okay. We have Rotary half-tenth down. Rama is not showing signs for lead.
Oh, Rotary's got. They've both binned it! They've both binned it! Arama in the gravel, Rotary as well.
Rama at the entry.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh dear.
F's out in the chat for our boys.
Oh, that is peasantry personified right there. I'm sorry, both of you guys. That was hilarious.
Rotary did have to rotate at some point.
Oh dear. If you're
It's
gonna,
contract.
well, Rotary is on pole. He's also picked up damage. Wonder if the crew will be able to repair that in time. We only have what, a handful of minutes or so before
It's
things
meant to
start.
start now, but yeah, we'll give people a little break if they need it.
Well, it goes without saying that's qualifying over. We were up to around 15 viewers there at one point for the spectacular antics of Rotary and Arama. But in the end, it was Rotary coming out on top with a 132.574, around half a second rather, faster than Arama, who did a 133.069. Arama was faster in Sector 1 by around a tenth or so compared to their own time, but still slower than Rotary.
Arama does hope to get on the podium today. I think he's got a chance.
And I reckon he could find himself, you know, top 2 at this rate.
Maybe.
A bit ambitious,
Go
but
this way.
we'll see.
Rotary fast enough that he can achieve a 1-2 by himself. That's what we were saying, is watching on 8 different accounts.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, if it helps, then you could also like on all those accounts.
I think I've accidentally revealed Rotary's plan of guessing the one to buy himself by being fat.
Oh dear. That was almost like if Arama didn't go off themselves, I would almost say Crashgate. Already the conspiracy's coming out. 100 comments already! Thank you guys so much. We're only in qualifying, guys. Calm down.
Oh, everyone's actually on track. Okay, that took me by surprise.
Now then,
So, oh, people are doing the thing we said to do.
Well, interesting as well. Some of these guys starting on softs, some on super softs. So a bit of a split in strategy. Kanoni and Ross, the two teammates there in the Toyota Supras, they are both running the regular softs. So perhaps expecting to go a bit longer. Also because we know the Toyota does have a bit of a fuel advantage. So perhaps just wanting to maybe try and stretch it on one less pit stop. I'm not too sure how feasible that is. But if any car can do it, it's probably the Toyota.
I believe that the grid has now been set properly.
I'm just going to check on Mika. He hasn't replied.
Not said anything else in the live chat other than his Wi-Fi went.
Yeah, what he said to me here is he'll appear again if it works again. So I assume it's not working again then, unfortunately. But Mika, if you are listening still,
If you're still with us.
if you're alive, then you are more than welcome back. But at least, I suppose, I do have Joe for a bit of company. I'll have to drag you out of the paddock for now. But you're going right back if Mika shows up.
Don't put me back in there, please.
Oh dear. At least it's not the plasma dynamic mines or anything of that sort.
Have you seen the pit wall?
Oh dear, the pit wall.
It's very green.
It is very green. I do like my green.
As are many of the barriers around here, looking at it.
Yeah, it's almost like we're in Italy. The trees are green as well. That's something I noticed. Red roses too, and okay, I'll stop that joke.
I don't think to myself that it's a wonderful world though, not here.
What, Monza? Really? I think it's quite cool here.
No, the NES.
Oh. Okay, none of you guys heard that. Hello to Tom Soft in the chat. Nice having you along as well. We're 11 viewers and 111 comments. Would you look at that?
So, yes, good luck. I think the safety car's ready. We have to hope. Tom Soft. Once again, mood on the podium. Lynx is apparently stuck in pits. I don't know about that. Let's have a look. He also says he's running no ABS or ABS weak. That can't be right. Here's timings, let's see. Okay, I guess, yeah, we can even rejoin.
Do we want CJ as a safety car?
How safe would that be?
I don't know. You know what? Should we? Joe, quick governing body meeting here. Do you think we should have CJ as the physical safety car this time around?
I guess we could do.
Yeah, sure, why not then?
Hopefully he's chosen one of the faster safety cars. Many horsepower and four-wheel drive.
Oh, he's delaying the start. Of course he is.
Ask Lynx is having problems anyway.
Well, it's at this point that I'd just like to say the Nukeshot Endurance Series is brought to you by no particular beverage this time around because I have been stupid enough to not bring myself a drink. I'm gonna die. But I do have a buzzer at least. So there's that. I wonder if I'm going to get copyright struck for that by Family Fortunes.
This should fix his issues.
Okay. Did you tell them to clear the cache data as well?
I did not, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, we'll
It's
see.
mainly a thing in GT5 and 6. The cache data in this mainly stores liveries, from what I've seen.
CJ as a driver in that split.
Well, we can see what happens if he races as the safety car.
You do not have a Season 6 safety car livery already, CJ. Pipe down.
I'm sure he made that a while back.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know if it has like Season 6 decals on it, but probably has SRF ones.
Updated it, maybe.
I remember that. We're not on GT7 yet, CJ.
He's advertising it
Yep.
to get people hyped.
Like and subscribe, folks.
Okay, I think everyone is ready now.
Hold on, let me just message. Did Amuda come back?
I'm asking already, so we'll see.
That's what I was doing.
This is the synergy again. This happens.
This is peasantry. This isn't well, it's peasantry when you do
It says
it.
egg. Does that mean he's ready, do you think? Is the egg ready? Or is it scrambled too far?
Yeah, Mika's confirmed that he's got an issue with the cable provider, unfortunately.
That's a big F. Okay, I guess we're not ready because Ross has just gone. So we now wait for Ross to rejoin, and I need to check that the grid's correct again when everyone's back. Don't know if it saves if people leave and rejoin. It did not, because Link's is now 8th. So
Yeah, you have to redo that.
Okay, CJ confirmed the DC.
Wait, what?
So that's good to know.
Who just DC'd? Ross?
Ross.
Oh.
Yeah, he's saying that's why he left, that's all.
Oh, okay. I think they left also in like the practice or something, or after it got reset for the GT qualifying. Was it Ross? Or was it Tribe?
I think it was.
I think it was Ross.
Scroll up very slowly and find out. No, can't scroll up far enough to see it, apparently.
Well, Amuda, if you're in chat, watch out. Salty's ready. Stay away from the gravel, is all I'll say. To everyone, please stay away from the gravel. Unless it's the last lap, because we're not going to call the safety car then. Have you set CJ to the front of the field?
No, not yet.
You can't get the staff these days, guys. I'm sorry, this is
You
just
can,
awful.
it's just not something that matters too much.
Tour of Monza. You wanted to do a tour of Monza. Why are you going backward? Why are you saying hi to the marshals, Amuda? We don't pay them to stand around all day. Like, what are they doing? Look at those peasants. They're literally just standing there, doing nothing. Like, at least wave to the crowd or something. Like, there's a car literally parked up there and you're doing nothing. You waste, man. What is
But they
this?
just don't care. If you're going for a tour of Monza, be sure to check out the old back straights.
Dear. Well,
Not that you can see it from the track level, but
well, that just
it's
happened.
there.
Hello to Nils in the chat. I don't know if I've said that already or not, but hello. You're joining us at a very good time because the race is about to get underway, hopefully at some point.
Yes, well, when Ross rejoins the track, I will place him back on his grid spot and then start the race up.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm checking
Yeah, join the
Discord
track.
again.
Okay, Ross is up, ready in the right place.
Oh, I've been added somewhere else now. What's going on? Hold up.
I'm not even checking Discord, there's too much happening.
Oh, it was Hagee. Yes, that's also something I want to say. Hagee, a good friend of the channel and of course previous competitor. Also the host of the Arrows Racing series that you may recall on this channel a while back. He is unfortunately now leaving console racing to go to the PC realm. Tonight was his last race in another series, so unfortunate to see him go, but of course we wish him all the best on his future endeavours. Here we go then. It is race time.
It is race day. We're close, we're close.
Oh dear. It's race time. It's the Monza Grand Prix. We have a safety car on pole position. Oh dear. Now we've got Rotary ahead of Arama. That is LM. Tribe heads off the GTs with Lynx second, GTO third, Canoni fourth, Amuda in fifth, and Ross in sixth.
Easy understand some stops in action in GT, I think. Canoni going slow, but there we go. I think he wants to go to the back of the field. And he has now got there. I guess we can allow people to drop to the back, right? Oh no, he's moved back up, never mind. I don't know what he's doing.
He might just have been like typing or something.
Oh, we've got this. They're free wide.
Well, here we go then. The safety car is out, although it is the pace car this time around. We've got CJ in that, of course. We've got Rotary on pole position in the LMs. We've got Arama lining up alongside. It's going to be an inter-team battle there for the Paradox Rebellion Racing crew. We'll see how that goes for them. And then, of course, in the GTs we have Tribe leading the field off. He's doing the smooth acceleration and braking technique again to keep the tyres as warm as they can be on this particular circuit. Difficult, as Joe found out, to keep them from going completely frozen.
Yeah, you'll probably see that again, no matter how much weaving you do. Because once you have that second sector line, that's it for weaving.
Lynx looking very impressive actually to qualify in second place. We'll see how they go. GTO third. They were towards the sharp end for quite a while. Third, still not a bad effort. Fourth, the first of the Toyota Supras, which is of course Canoni, car 329. Amuda still perhaps getting a bit used to the RCZ after the quite late switch from the Porsche 911. Still believes that car to be faster in the long term though. And he always nearly loses it weaving too much. Guys, don't weave too much, because we've already seen someone lose it at the preview event.
Know your limits.
I forget who it was. I think it was D-Lock, wasn't it? And Ross is at the back in, I believe, 6th place in the GT category.
Indeed. Now, are you ready for today's pace lap random fact?
Oh dear, here we go.
The safety car has 8 gears. That's your random fact. I don't know why they gave it 8 gears, but it did.
Odds go to the right here.
Both hybrid systems fully charged.
Oh, these guys. This is going to be a juicy one.
GTs will need to form up now as well.
Yep.
And that should stop weaving.
Yep, they can go anywhere between the start of the pit wall here and the timing line. We're about to get racing underway here at Monza for what is going to be AM Split Round 1 of Nukeshot Endurance Series Season 6. Rotary will lead them off. He can go anytime now.
He's going at the line.
And it's green, 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 and the cars are off. CJ into the pit lane then as the safety car. And it looks like is Arama going to challenge into turn 1? No, they hold back for now. Perhaps hoping for a bit of a better exit. They've run
deep. He's going for the cutback.
He's gone for it, and Arama does get it work. Look at that. He gets it to work.
Straight through.
Fantastic. Classic Monza move there.
GTs are ready to start.
Yep, we'll cut to them now. Here it is. Tribe will be starting them off. I think he's gone earlier than the LM certainly did, at least. He's caught link snapping as GTO is challenging, and they're nearly 4 wide. Kanoni seems a bit boxed in as they can't quite find their way through. Oh no, this is going to be chaos. Careful on the brakes, guys. Amuda, great start by them. They're up into second in class. They could be in the lead.
Look at that.
Look at that, indeed. Amuda looking to challenge for the lead. Meanwhile, Kanoni is down a little bit. And GTO falls down the order a smidge as well. Not the best of starts from Lynx, but they do hold on to 3rd place in the end.
I believe the LM leaders have swapped at some point. Rotary's walked ahead.
Oh, but there's mayhem still with the
what's
GTs.
happening?
Yeah, there's so much happening once again.
Right, we've got Kanoni passing Lynx into the first place mode here.
Yep, good move there by Kanoni. Now he can focus on getting into the slipstream range of Amuda. Remember, it's 7.5 tenths of a second to get there.
For the lead in the slipstream and falling out.
Yep, so Rotary did get back ahead. And now it's side by side between the two Paradox Rebellion cars. Oh, they're very late on the brakes. Oh!
Leave under space. They do.
Arama couldn't quite get the switchback that they did on the lap 1, but managed to stick with it. Both these guys, of course, very evenly matched. I'm sure we'll see them racing all race long, just like this. Round the outside goes Arama. That'll switch to the inside. Rotary just manages to hold on. Gonna have to cut back to the GTs. Looking at Amuda, he's in slipstream.
By Tribe at Amuda.
Yeah, seems to be going well for them at the moment. Now going on board here, will they be able to get it? Is
defend. He does a bit to build the track and back over.
Oh, late on the brakes again. Oh, Tribe's he's overcooked it. Tribe's gone off.
He's managed to avoid the reset by getting back on early enough. Well done.
Amuda leads here in Amsplit, the GT category. Congratulations to them. It is only lap 3.
Oh, something's up to Arama. He's from way back.
Oh no!
He's not got damage. He must have had enough.
I'm gonna have to see. Maybe he completely overcooked into a scurry. Yeah, he did. You can see him crawling through the gravel. And the tractor pretty much tilling the land as it went through there. He's lost a fair bit of time, but he can still make that up. 9 seconds to get at the moment, and there's still plenty of racing to go. So Amuda leads in the GTs. Tribe's trying to drop back a bit.
It's under pressure from Lynx now, heading to the Skamari.
Rear wing cam looking back from Tribe. Will Lynx go for it?
Remove, but you can try it. Not this time. Different lines there. One going a bit tight on the other. That gives them different exits.
Good stuff. Hello to Hagee in the chat. Nice having you along as well. I've already made the announcement. Congratulations. No, commiserations that we'll be losing you, but again, wishing you the best for the future. There's contact! We just saw that on the rear wing cam. No damage to the rear of Tribe. I have no idea how that happened. No damage to the front of Lynx.
Arama has picked up damage, and I'm afraid we've missed it again.
Oh no, Arama.
It is rear and left side.
There's so much happening, I am so sorry. There's a move for second place going down. Lynx looking to the outside.
Be careful.
Yep. I'm gonna see if I can do anything here. Oh, it looked like...
We saw Arama too late, or did we?
No, okay, what seemed to happen there, he must have gone off Della Roggia, hit the wall with the back.
Yep.
That's
okay,
what I'm thinking happened there, because it looked like he was kicking up gravel on exit. He's going into the pit. Joe, pit and paddock reporter, has this pit stop.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait the car in, tyres are ready. I'm sure I'll take some fresh ones, it's so quick to change. going to fix that rear aero damage, and the left rear suspension is going to knock him back into place.
Oh, and there's oversteer GTO meanwhile, losing it in front of the guys. Unbelievable scenes. Is there damage? Somehow, is damage on? No, damage is on because you see the Rama. Look, okay, leave me alone.
It's okay. So all Rama decided to do in this pit stop was repair the damage. He went for a fast pit stop.
Well, you might have thought he might have taken a little bit of fuel, but deciding against it in the end. Let's see what happens.
Rotary a half a minute lead now.
Here's what happened with GTO then. It looked like he just ran a bit wide. Through Lesnar 1.
Outside of links, heading into Parabolica. And he's as Ross finally gets ahead of GTO as well. He's been trying that for a while. Both moves into Parabolica.
Yeah, I'll see if we can
back with Canoni on the exit. He's back ahead. Side by side to turn 1 this will be.
Yeah, it looks like Lynx is still ahead just for now.
Only giving him an accidental bump, that's pushing Lynx a bit ahead.
If it's accidental, then...
He definitely will see it, he tries to pull out. And Canoni retakes it again. As well as GTO passing Ross once again, then just back and forth these guys.
I'm having to check some of the replays then. So here's what happened into Parabolica. It looked like Canoni round the outside there. A little bit of a lock-up, almost, from them. And both Toyotas actually making the moves around the outside. Going to be a favourable move for them. Making their way through the Della Rogia. Rotary's catching.
These guys for the first time.
A tactical block from GTO.
Tactical. Yes, I had also noticed what you said about Canoni seeing his lock up. Maybe running weak ABS, I don't know.
That's an interesting call if that is the case. Here comes Rotary.
Look, but it's not always accurate.
Rotary's going to catch them at a very awkward place, which is, of course, the Ascari chicane. Pretty much, he should wait. Essentially, just be patient, get these guys on the straight.
You'll save a bit of fuel as well. And yes, I can confirm it says Canoni is running weak ABS.
The lappery has begun.
It's all been pretty clear for Rotary down the back straight there.
I don't want to curse the commentator, but although we have seen onion barges, and the only damage that we've seen has been a Rama from losing it by himself. Yeah. So no need for the infamous safety car as of yet.
The lead gap has come down by a few seconds since the Rama pitted. It's now just up to 28 seconds as Rotary gets through the front runners in free.
Yeah, no doubt that was because Rotary had to lift off a bit and stay patient through Ascari. Maybe Arama will catch them at a more favourable pace.
So it's definitely been a bit of pace as well by him.
Oh, look at that. That's faster than their qualifying, actually. He'd still be second, but that is definitely an improvement by Arama. So they're finding good pace.
Tribe is keeping up with the mood here, he's not too far back. I say that as he has a bad exit from Della Rogia, but it's still pretty close between them.
When they was on the start-finish straight, it almost looked like he was in slipstream range, but not quite. Then, if he's dropped back again.
Well, the pairs behind certainly are. Like sort of running it only up to the Ascari here.
Yep, the Corvette looks to the outside. Oh,
bit of moving.
It can only defend that.
The line does go from left to the right there. You see the lock-ups again from Canoni's car. It looks like dust being kicked up underneath it, but it wasn't. Great dust.
On board with Lynx. Once again. Will they go for the inside? Canoni doesn't defend too hard, although we've seen Canoni go around the outside here before, and it looks like he does make that defense work.
Maybe. It's still I think GCO get closer to slipstream behind. It's not quite there yet.
To the outside goes Lynx this time around. Oh, he's on the grass slightly. That's going to kill momentum. Car width must be left.
Match now. It's gone deeper on the brakes. This is looking good, but can only have the inside. He's going for the exit. This could work, and it does.
It does, fantastic.
And now GTO's ready to bounce.
All that squabbling has allowed both GTO and Ross to get into the mix. Meanwhile, the top two still escaping up the road. They're in a class of their own at the moment.
Tribe very close to slipstream here. Oh, he's now ready. As I say that, he drops in and out of it.
Oh, bit of oversteer. Was there any damage that time around? Doesn't look like it, no.
He's seen clear.
It was GTO
Yeah,
doing the
Arama
oversteer.
now. Arama is called the GTs. Passes the first two. That's pretty quick there, straight through to Lesmos.
Yep, seems to have gone quite well
But
for him.
where is he going to catch Lakers? Because he will get Canoni before Scary. He has to wait. Just a bit of patience, get a good exit. Goes the
Oh!
side, he's off the track.
I think we might have saw that a little bit in the pro split race, but that is like not exactly ideal as to what you want to do there.
Yeah, I think he may pick up dirty tyres from that because it's overshot Parabolica. Once you get four wheels onto the dirty stuff, that's going to hang on to your tyres for a bit.
Compare that to the patience that Rotary showed. I know that Aroma can't really afford too much patience being further behind, but it's still going to cost him, again, as you mentioned, with the dirty tyres.
Ross getting alongside Canoni and Turn 1, he's got more top speed.
Right, and...
Still there, too
Wait,
wide.
Ross and Canoni, you say? You mean Ross and GTO?
I meant GTO, my mistake.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's just under 4 tenths of a second.
Yep, CJ's been
Might be
saying
able to
that
try
in
and move
chat.
this lap.
Oh, kick of oversteer.
Slippery exit.
Drive on the grass! What are these guys doing?
Whatever they want.
Now, Mercedes versus Peugeot.
What happened to Links? He's dropped back. He had a bad last lap. He's lost 6 seconds to what he did before. He's now in last place.
I have no
We're going to be able to
idea.
see that on replay. It's too far back.
He may have just overshot turn 1 or something. I have no idea. Ross.
Driver's gone wide into Ascari. Muda can't get through, but Drive has made the pass stick.
He has. Let's see that one on replay. Troy moves back up into the lead of the race. Will Muda be able to get
I imagine he
counter-attack?
sent it up the inside.
Yes, it was the inside. He was partially on the grass going into Ascari. They were still side by side. In fact, they're very good on the brakes
Contacted the
there.
Parabolica. No
Contact!
damage.
Still no damage. And Amuda fights back on the inside of Parabolica. Tribe slots back in for the slipstream. Amuda very hard defending to the wall, not allowing that inside line.com.
Was it no choice for Muda to go all the way onto the dirty parts?
Oh,
He's still got grip, so he's okay.
maybe a cutback from
It's
Tribe.
risky.
No, not quite.
GTO and Ross were fighting again. GTO ahead. Lynx is trying to catch back up to these guys. I think the next lap he'll be on them. Slipstream.
Yep. And we know the Corvette is very
Back to
suited to the
Tribe
track.
and Muda. Muda defending the inside here. Tribe trying the outside. That won't work this time. Or will it? But
No,
he has to come
no,
off
that
the
was
gate,
out of track limits just there. They had to keep that
that
up.
was from the nudge. He had to do that really.
Yep. Well, he's behind anyway, so no advantage
No
gained.
advantage for me there. Through the traffic, Rama has maintained that advantage he had over Rotary. It's now 26 and a bit seconds.
Other way around, but Rotary
Since the pit
overall.
stop. That way, yes.
There you can see them on the track
Opposite
map.
way. So, Rama's gained about 4 seconds since his pit stop.
Well, with nothing too much happening in the LMs, with them being spaced out, we can focus more on the GTs. It was all about the LMs
Particularly
last week.
Tribe and Amuda once again into the Parabolica.
To the outside goes
Moving
Tribe.
outside.
Oh! And Amuda There's maybe a smidge, but that's pretty much just a natural line there.
It's the American slide job from NASCAR.
That was, yes, interesting, but all perfectly legal as far as I'm concerned. Look at this, Amuda going beyond that white line.
Again, you really don't want to do that with all 4 tyres.
Now that white line there, it is taken a bit lenient.
He has got dirty tyres, he's overshot. Contact, no damage.
Once again. The thing is, Tribe could have set up for a cutback there, but he was caught on the outside on the exit of Amuda's car, so he couldn't turn in to get on.
Briefly turn your attention to the battle for not last between GTO, Ross and Lynx.
Oh, wow. Okay. So Ross trying to come at GTO, going into the brakies. Only is later on the brakes to the inside. No, GTO holds him off for now. But Lynx looking to make most of this opportunity as well.
I think Lynx's tyres are in the best condition out of these guys.
Yeah, we know that he's
good
good
in
at
this
that.
stage of the race.
Very conservative with the tyres so far. Good on him.
He's been able to catch up to Tribe and Amuda. He's about a 10th and a half out of slipstream from Tribe.
Yes, indeed.
So
very
we could
close.
turn into 2 3-car battles here.
And then, if the battling continues at the front, that could turn into as Tribe goes
Tribe's
a bit
gone wide out of the scenario, that's got only slipstream.
more. But it could also bunch everyone back together again if the squabbles continue. Imagine that.
Yes, it could.
Actually, saying that, it looks like Amuda's managed to escape up the road again after that mistake from Tribe, which of course is now allowing Kanoni to come onto the attack. On board with Kanoni, front bumper cam, or roof cam rather, looking for the slipstream. Will Tribe go to the inside in defence?
He has before, but he's not this time.
Maybe he thinks he can outbrake him.
It's possible, but he's not going to try that by the look of it.
Kanoni up into second place.
Tribe can get an exit here. Mercedes very good traction.
And good acceleration as well, but also the Toyota, another strength of it. Very evenly matched between them. The Mercedes looking to go on the outside of Curva Grande. If he can hold it, that's the inside for Della Roggia. Looks like he might be able to hold it as well, you know. Coming to the brakes. No, just... Oh, and there's a little bit of contact. Kanoni forced to go over. As there's more chaos for that third, fourth, fifth and sixth battle. The back that just kicked up.
It going in, so that's what one.
There's the battle again for fourth on. GTO still leading it.
They're still fine.
Rotary coming up to lap these guys again.
Yeah, he's coming pretty quick.
Gonna catch him just after.
He's with no real damage so far.
Yeah, that's intriguing.
Link seems to be playing it safe at the moment. He's not been trying to pass. He's just looking after the car, the tyres, the fuel. It's like lost, but he's still there.
These guys, will they go multiple wide as Rotary is going past, or are they just going to stick to one side?
Yet, but up ahead they are. Can only rounding outside the Tribe.
Oh, GTO! He clipped the grass! And he's gone off! GTO has gone off! There you saw it. Just clipped the grass, and that sent him wide at Parabolica, stayed off of the grass and the gravel, and the wall importantly. But that's dropped him down to last in category.
Now Lynx trying to pass across, but Ross has slightly better top speed. But to counter it, Lynx will have better grip under braking from what I'm seeing. And indeed, through it goes on the inside.
So Lynx, 2 positions made in very quick succession. Will they be able to get to the back of
up the
next
GT
guys?
fields, passing Amuda.
Indeed, Rotary settled into a very good rhythm at the moment. Oh wait! As soon as I say that, he's gone off! Oh no! Rotary, and he nearly rejoins into the GTs!
Yeah, he picked up some horrible hybrid wheel spin, not half on the AstroTurf there.
Oh
He's trying to
no!
rejoin.
Let's see it again.
This gap with the Rava.
This shows it is far from being over no matter what the gaps are. Here it is again, on board with rotary. It wasn't even wheel spin, he just missed his braking marker, it seemed, and then just had to get out of the way as the GTs came through. Luckily the GTs saw him there and got out of the way. He's got to lap him again.
It's now come down to 21.5 seconds. Rotary going for the outside on the Muda into Parabolica, and is free once again.
Yep, the outside tends to work quite well for the LM cars, as they got the downforce.
Under 20 seconds. As everyone apart from Arama is on the front straight.
Yep, Arama of course yet to lap the GTs for the second time of asking, so they'll lose a bit of time if they do that. As we see for second, to the inside goes Konami.
Yes. Wheelsman on the exit though. Tribe ready to come back.
Making their way through Curva Grande, going on board again.
Not too far off a Muda here either. 1.1 seconds back.
Millimeters between making contact between them. It looks like Tribe is going to have the inside.
Can only locks up on the outside. Tribe is through. And Muda will start again.
It's very strange. Normally the RC, of all mid-engine cars, the RCZ tends to be the most stable. So
I think it's where he's jumping the curve.
Oh, and who's that that's gone off? That's one of the Toyotas. Is that Ross? He's gone to Narnia.
He's still going to Narnia after that's a disconnect.
He's disconnected. He's disconnected. That is such a shame for Ross.
We actually will suddenly pick back on track 5 minutes. There he goes.
Here is the replay of it.
Chat. He made it onto lap 13.
He was having connection issues for quite a while. In the end, look, he went off to Narnia. You saw there that no steering input, no brake, no throttle. They'd have to.
The card is predicting where he would have gone, which is over there.
He'd have to get a second ticket if he wanted back in on the circuit. He went that far off.
Let's go back to our top three. Muda's gone wide out of Parabolica. He's hit the sausage and he's rode over the dark green AstroTurf.
I think that was the second lap in a row that he's done that, and he's now allowed Tribe into slipstream.
Which Tribe needed because Konami was right on him.
Oh, look at this! The snake!
Twice there.
The slipstream snake as they make their way down the straight.
Is that allowed though? It was right, left down the straight from a Muda.
If it's a slipstream brake, then there's something in the rules about that.
Let's
but
not forget Arama.
Legal. Yeah, Arama. Oh, what on earth? That was very snakish himself as he made his way through. Let's see that again on the replay. So of course 3 cars.
They're under pressure. Keep on daisies.
So he cut outside, inside, and then he thought about outside again, but inside. So having to take evasive action.
Muda's made a mistake into the left line of contact.
Tribe's made an even bigger mistake. Tribe is round.
It was
William
contact
Ghost.
with a Muda. It was starting with a slide from a Muda.
We're gonna have to check this one out again. Here's the onboard of it.
On board, he may have clipped the barrier or the grass that sent him.
Was there any damage? It looked like Tribe was pushing a Muda a little bit through.
There is no damage.
Through Della Roggia.
Ooh, Cannoli into the Muda. No damage again.
How are they doing this? So that's what happened
very
there.
Very light touches. This was into Mascari, the contact.
Oh, unbelievable scenes. Side by side for the lead in the GT category. Cannoli making their way to the outside. We know the Toyota's been strong there, but the Peugeot defends on the inside.
Muda's front tyres in a lot better condition due to not looking up.
And now holding the inside, line.com for everything NES.
Yep. As long as he doesn't get 4 wheels on the dirt again, he'll shoot someone that way.
It looks like he's been listening to your commentary, Joe. He's done that.
Well, maybe.
He's stayed up.
As Zokeo says in the chat, Muda lost control as Tribe tried to go around the outside. I think Tribe was just on the rear quarter.
Yep. It was unfortunate indeed. Hold on, where is Tribe?
Is currently in the pits.
Joe has this pit report.
Yeah, I think he's filling the tank and he's just coming out now. fresh set of supers, not quite full tank, he's good to go to the end, I believe.
So he's going to try and undercut then on the guys ahead of him as
He'll be going
Amuda.
longer on this stint than the first one. So
Amuda loses position
tyres.
as Canoni goes through again. That was through Della
He seems to
Roggia.
have better straight line speed. But we will see.
Amuda almost
It does.
took forever.
Links was a good exit.
Yep, Lynx, and now Amuda's starting to fall down the order. Lynx making their way to what will be the outside for Ascari.
However, Garcia's had a bit better top speed there.
Yeah,
They
that
got
was...
too wide, Lynx gets out of it nicely. That would have been bad. Amuda with the drift. He holds it somehow.
That was interesting because it looked like the Corvette had the slipstream from the Toyota, but still wasn't able to quite match the RCZ for top speed.
We've called back on to Canoni during this. And I believe GTO's got slipstream since it's a full-car train again.
Oh dear. Four-car train, all for the lead.
GTO's just out of slipstream, but soon it will be all 4 cars within slipstream. Drive meanwhile will be effectively doing
Oh, Amuda, what are you doing? He was looking for the inside, but it wasn't there. And somehow, they've managed to not get caught up in the heat of the moment, and there is no collision between them. We'll have to wait and see. As Amuda, a very good run, looking to the inside. Canoni just about leaves a car width for him. Amuda has to back out of it, but Canoni's ran a bit deep.
Contact again. But because of how it was, there won't be damage.
It's so minor. This is like actual touring car racing. It is minor contact, but nothing, of course, malicious or
Now here
that
Lynx on the inside.
heavy.
Just backs out inside. Moved with another side. Canoni on the gravel. Then Lynx had a poor exit. GTO's had to go.
Yep, Lynx not in slipstream in the cars ahead, and that allows the Lexus to easily pull alongside. You know what? The Corvette isn't looking that strong in a straight line. It was outdragged when it had
Contact again with
slipstream.
Muda and Canoni into the gravel. Canoni.
Canoni in the gravel? Is he
Oh,
fully
that's
in
a
the
hit
gravel?
from GTO.
Oh!
No damage from that. How is there no damage?
What is going on?
That was a big hit.
I'm going to have to see more of this, I'm sorry. Let's see what happened with Canoni first of all. So Amuda goes for the
It was all
inside.
Canoni. Look in front and
Oh,
behind.
yeah, he locked up a bit, but there was a slight nudge as they were fighting, and
the
the
exit of Ascari with him. Look back.
yep, that
He pits. Canoni is in. His tyres have gone past the cliff.
Meanwhile, Lynx and GTO side by side. GTO makes the position, moves up into what will be second for now.
Amuda's gone very wide in turn 1. He's gone off the track and back on. I think Amuda's tyres might hit the cliff as well.
One of Amuda's tyres is really doing well. That front right. I guess they don't lean on it too much around here, but that is really odd to see that it's not been wearing anywhere near as
He
much.
has left the pits, he's filled up all he needs to, and he's back out on another set of softs.
Where does he come out?
Past this hit, crucially. Canoni crosses the pit line, that's a no-no.
Yep, unfortunate stuff there for Canoni, not knowing that rule in advance, or disobeying it rather. But Tribe, crucially with that undercut on the super softs, has managed to gain position.
is in from LM. Possibly going for an undercut on the ram on rotary.
He's going on an undercut on himself. That
Could be.
works.
This is the 2-account strategy for the double podium.
You never know, but indeed it does look like this is a scheduled stop for Arama this time around.
It is
Organic.
a slight early stop, just a lap or two short of halfway. So this may be something to get some time back. So softs, not quite full tank, and away he goes.
GTO having to go defensive with Lynx side by side again, and it looks again, as soon as Lynx pulls out of slipstream, he's got nothing top end wise in that Corvette. Is that to do with the traction control
GTO's gone
maybe?
deep.
He has gone
No,
deep.
this will be the setup, I believe.
Joe, you've sabotaged Lynx's chance with the setup.
No.
Unbelievable scene. The
I told him what the signal was
conspiracy.
in advance.
GTO in the
I did
pits.
tell him in advance what it was, and he said it's fine.
Joe has this pit lane report.
I do GTO in the bits, as is Rotary now, actually. GTO getting service first. I'm guessing it's going to be another set of supers. Just waiting on the fuel. Rotary pulls in as well. His tyres look in pretty good condition.
We're about half distance, actually, for these guys.
GTO leaves, he has filled up quite a bit of fuel, and yes, super softs once again. Canoni has gone through past him, as has Tribe, and GTO also crosses the pit line.
Ah, these guys. They're gonna get warnings for the first time and then a penalty for the second. That's how we normally do things like that.
I feel like the other GTs may be pitting this lap. They don't want to be undercut too much.
Oh yeah, I'm really surprised that the rest of the GTs haven't come in yet. Unless they were planning on just stretching to the half distance mark themselves, not like taking into account them being lapped.
Maybe if I'm just to go as far as I can. Muda again sliding for Ascari. That's going to a couple of off tracks there.
You might gain time from that as well.
And Muda with less than, actually I'll say it's exactly half of his left front tyre left. But that rear left, look at Muda's tyres. Muda is pitting, he's indicated.
Oh, yep.
Muda's left rear is a very sad boy.
It looks, yep, Lynx as well indicating.
Lynx is almost out of fuel, he has to come in. Lynx with 1% left.
Battle of the pictures then.
A bit later than I had. That's okay.
His Tribe, he'll be possibly net first position after this.
Will be retaking it, yes. Will be passing behind with one of the LMs. That is Rotary by Canoni.
The thing is though, with Tribe pitting so early, he's probably got to make a second stop.
I think he's just good on fuel, it's the tyres he'll have to look after.
It's going to be difficult with everyone else on fresher sets.
Actually saying this, Tribe to take on less fuel than the other guys.
It could be a mistake that will come to bite him at the end, but we'll have to see how that plays out.
Not took much less than Canoni, so he may have worked out the amount just right. CJ saying that he's not missing again, so I guess he's worked it out by bits.
No, thanks again CJ for being a driver reporter for this. GTO company in third place, a mover in fourth, and Lynx in fifth place.
Yeah, Lynx lost a bit of time from having to take on a lot more fuel than the others. He basically filled up the full tank again after using a full tank.
As Arama seems to be coming up to lap the GTs.
Indeed. Rotary to Arama gap is still 20 seconds. That is stabilised since we last looked.
But Arama does still have the fastest lap. Could you tell me the last laps actually between Rotary and Arama before the traffic ideally or something like that?
Let me have a quick look. Rotary's pace seems to be a 33.8. Well, he's just said that now, that was clear there. 33.8. Arama his last lap at 32.7. So Arama was about a second faster there. He hasn't hit traffic and the lap times are basically equal from the last time round.
Well, crucially for Arama, he's overtaken the GTs on the straight, so that's actually speeding him up as it were, because he's getting the slipstream while not having to go losing time on the outside of corners.
And the field aren't as bunched up as before, so it's a bit easier to get through car by car. I'm sure it's all going to come together again at the end.
Well, he's got one last car to lap, and it's the current GT leader, Tribe.
Should get him sweet Lesmos.
Yep, to the inside. Nicely done.
slide from the Rama, but he's failed it. That could be a couple of reasons for that slide. Great balance to the rig, or front row bar a bit high.
So the gap between the top two and the GTs, 3.8 seconds. So that undercut has really worked a treat there for Tribe.
Tribe's gone a bit weird for Ascari there, he's going to lose some time.
See if we
Too
can
deep in, and then that sends him wide through the second part over the curb on the exit.
Yeah, that could be one to look at, if he did gain time, of course.
He definitely did not.
There you have it, folks.
Stuff like that is not going to be good for his tyres, which he needs to look after.
I'm surprised he didn't go for regular softs, if that's the case. Although we have again seen that the Supers, because they stop the sliding, they can be a bit slower, but last longer, as weird as that is.
What it seems to be for me is that the Supers do better on tracks with low-speed corner exits, like the chicanes here, because that's where the extra traction grip really helps.
We're now hearing from CJ that Tribe might have to pit for fuel.
Yeah, it will be a bit close.
Gonna have to do some lift and coast, some short shifting, maybe drop back to slipstream someone, although that is a really risky thing to do at this stage of the race.
Yeah, he still has a 3-second gap to Canoni, so it's not too bad for him if he does need to lift and coast.
But of all places,
He has recently set his best lap.
of all tracks to fuel save, Monza isn't actually that bad, though there are a lot of course, straights and flat out sections. There's also a lot of places that you can lift and coast, namely the chicanes.
GTO's had a slow lap last time by, so he may have made a mistake in that slight move through.
It's also bringing Lynx closer to the slipstream range. Will Lynx actually get there on exit? It looks like he just won't. Will he? Yeah, just in.
No, he's out again. He's in.
The Lynx is just in.
Timing can't quite agree.
It's yeah. Mine has him as 7.0.
It's dropping up the braking.
I mean 0.7. Yeah. He's gaining time through Parabolica in GTO.
Luda's setting some good laps here for the moment. It's his personal best lap before this, and he's done a pretty fast one.
GTO personal best lap that time around, but that's not going to stop Lynx from coming at him.
On these personal bests.
Probably as the fuel's
right there.
Fresh tyres, lower on fuel than they were at the start. Lynx can't quite find their way past GTO on this occasion.
Tribes and Canoni has dropped a bit by about half a second. Another 2.5 seconds.
How did Amuda overtake GTO? Unfortunately, he must have missed
Seems
that.
like he had made a mistake because he had a slow lap.
Yeah, that would
GTO had a 152 compared to a 3 beside 147.
Race leader in the pits, Rotary. Fascinating, they've gone for the softs compared to the supers.
Rotaries in the pits with rear end damage. I've not seen that.
Oh! What on earth has he done?
Lose him at the exit of somewhere.
Okay.
And Arama takes the lead.
Arama takes the lead of the LM category. Look at that. They're right together
That's all it
again.
takes.
So that was rear right suspension damage. Where could Rotary
It
have
was
picked that
rear
up?
aero I saw on Rotary.
Yeah, rear aero and for me, rear
Oh,
right
okay, I did not see
suspension.
the suspension.
Yeah, so that would imply, because it was rear left suspension for Arama. So that is,
Ascari possibly.
yeah, he could have overshot Ascari. Someone tell us if you saw it on the track map.
He could have had some oversteer out of Fresno 2, and then the correction wasn't enough to keep the car on the wall on the right side. So
It wouldn't be the first time we saw that.
Tribe and wasn't my mistake. That's Tribe and Canoni. I think that's a Buda. Canoni has got through into the lead.
As GTO,
This will let Tribe save fuel, actually, though.
Yes, so he has decided to go for that then, as Tribe dropping back, unless that was just Kanoni reeling him in.
He has been burning more fuel this stint than Tribe. They're pretty equal. This could be interesting.
Does Kanoni use an auto gearbox? Because that might negate some of the Toyota's fuel.
Let me have a look. Inspect. No, only GTOs use automatic.
Well, going on board here with Tribe. He's having to do his best to stick in the slipstream range of Kanoni. Kanoni gets a bit of a better exit than him. And Kanoni's escaped slipstream range. This could be crucial. If it was Tribe dropping back, it hasn't paid off.
Worse than Kanoni's due to the earlier stop. That could be a part of it.
Oh, but Kanoni keeps locking up, man. Going into Ascari again. Looked like both sides were locking up.
Yeah, it locks both the fronts. However he's got it set. So this is what was killing his tyres at the end of the stint last time. It's very warm front tyres.
Well, the gap 1.2 between first and
every
second.
braking sign now lighting up red.
I told you this was far from over.
You may have lost a front brake balance to cover that.
Currently at 13 viewers. If you are enjoying the stream here on Nukeshot Media, be sure to leave a like, as we have said multiple times throughout the stream.
GTO repassing or trying to repass looking to turn one on the outside. He's clear, but really keep place.
Oh! Linkstrom for the cutback.
But he didn't quite make it clear in time and gave a little tap to GTO.
Oh, yeah, and it looks again like the Lexus set up for better straight line speed. We do have special damping technology at Nukeshot Motorsport.
Patent pending.
But it does allow for essentially the back of the car to drop and reduce the rake angle at high speeds with the increased downforce on the rear wing. So it can have a bit of an effect on top speed.
Buda's got a good run on Tribe out of Flesmo too. He's going for the outside and he's probably going to be clear straight away.
Indeed, look at that. A fantastic run by Amuda takes second place. Let's see if we can catch that again on the replay.
Tribe's not giving this up, but he can't quite keep pace from Ascari. Dirty Air holding him back. Just pulling away even in Substream.
I told you that.
Out of Substream.
Yeah, that RCZ is very good on the straights
They
thing.
also be running a setup I gave him for the Pro National race, which is a handling setup like the for that.
Tribe is into the pits. He's having to take on fuel. He was probably trying to save
dash.
Oh,
Except it's early. This is not really a dash. It's a
oh
splash
dear.
and jog.
That is really unfortunate for Tribe, because of course the pit deltas are extended as well. This is no doubt going to drop him back.
This will cost him about 20 seconds before the time and fuel.
Bit of a miscalculation.
Oh, the LN cars go past him. Tribe also crossing the pit line.
Yep, that's another warning at least.
Lynx has got past GTO again. At a crucial part of the lap where his car is better in the corners now. Maybe able to pull away in time.
It seemed that Lynx got ahead before Curva Grande. So perhaps this game?
Through someone.
Yeah.
Good exits from Lynx. He's 0.9 ahead. That should clear him up to Ascari.
But again, look, the Lexus reeling him in regardless. It isn't by much, but he is closing into that slipstream range. He'll just break into it as they break to the braking zone.
The chat.
Hi, Group.
The name.
Nice having you here, Group. I think I've said hi to Dredgen earlier, but if I haven't, hello.
He's had a wide exit from Ascari, but he's still keeping it clear. Now, there's a lot of close gaps here in the field, just to quickly go through these. Arama to Rotary is 2 seconds. Kanoni to Amuda is now 1.5 and coming down. 1.7 as the Buddha gets a bit wide. Then Links to GTO is 1.1.
It is Konami in the lead at the GTs by 1.6 seconds then as Amuda makes their way into the braking zone as well, but it is Arama coming through the GT traffic who is in the lead of the LMs by 2 seconds. And this traffic could definitely play its part.
It could indeed, since GC Field is closing up once again.
Rotary making get past the
Poor drive. He's 25 seconds back now. After that pit stop.
Oh, someone's gone straight on. What on earth was that?
That's Links, he's been reset.
Links, did he miss his braking zone or something?
Perhaps he got wet on the grass or he had to get out of it, I don't know.
We're about to see.
Now he's off the track. He's off the track in the Lesbo, so I'll keep with him on that replay.
Has he had brake failure or something?
There's
Yep.
no damage, but he'll have dirty tyres.
What on earth? Yeah, he just missed his braking point.
They should be clean by Ascari. If you keep with him until Lesbo 1, you'll see the next mistake.
It depends if the replay will stretch that far. Oh, bother, it didn't. Apologies for that, folks.
That's okay, it just basically understeered off. It's probably dirty tyres from when it went wide at the second chicane.
Maybe... There's a slight chance it could have been a hardware failure, very temporarily. But again, just a mistake that's unfortunately put Links out of the running for this one.
Gap update, Amuda to Kanoni, 0.6. He's in slipstream going down to turn 1.
He is indeed. Both these cars very strong on the straights. But the pointy front end of that RCZ seeming to be very good for straight line aerodynamics. Similar for the Supra actually as well. Making the way through Curva Grande. Going to go on board with the rear wing cam, I think, for Kanoni. Coming on through, looks like Amuda's a bit too far back. But Amuda, this is proof, man. Amuda has come so far since he first started racing with us. I think back in, was it one of the ARS touring car leagues he first?
It might have been, I don't really remember.
It's something like that, but he's improved so much now. This is Split, but look at this, he's fighting for victory.
Pro-Muda.
Pro-Muda confirmed.
At the moment. Here he goes. Goes to the outside, because that's all he can do at this point.
Oh, side by side.
He does have the grip at the front, because Kanoni will lock the tyres.
Kanoni's going to go deep. Kanoni holds it.
Kanoni was able to control the brakes a bit better that time. Barely locks up at all.
Back into the slipstream.
Outside again. There's a bit of squeezing happening here. Muda gets squared out. Stable Kanoni, and Muda gives it a tap. He's trying to get a run. Muda's going to be on the outside if he stays where he is now. Yep.
More of just a drag race,
again.
no slipstream this
If
time
that was
around.
the last lap,
The wheel banging as
half a second.
Kanoni trying to shove him to the side, but still
This
just
may
leaving
have
that
been
room.
Amuda giving him a little tap back for what happened before Parabolica.
And Amuda, late on the brakes, does get back into the lead of the race.
Now we must mention the LM leaders here, because the gap is now 1.3 seconds. It's come down.
It is.
Rotary
Indeed.
behind Arama with slightly better tyres, which may just be a big tell.
We'll have to see how this plays out. There are 8 or so laps, just over 8, left in the race.
Last time around, Rotary was 0.7 faster. But this lap, I feel it will go the other way. Because at some point there will be a lap where Rotary gets in the slipstream and then it will be on for the lead.
Juicy stuff as we're building up to another finale.
Once again.
Oh, hold on then.
We're just on the inside, holding braking station. You can only try on the outside, but that's not going to work.
Yep, the inside, pretty much the place you want to be.
There.
Great racing between these guys. Canoni's going to have the slipstream again.
Of course, I need to mention that GTO is not too far behind these guys. They can slow each other up a bit. He's only 2.4 back.
GTO's put himself in a very good position here, actually, with these guys fighting up ahead. But they are running out of laps. We're within the final few laps or so. Oh, they hit tyres. How is GTO doing for tyres, actually? Is he better than the others?
Let's have a quick check. He's
Yes.
maybe slightly worse than Muda, but he's definitely better than Canoni.
Canoni seeming to be quite aggressive on the tyres then, as
Original
Amuda
deep,
goes
he's gonna
deep!
get reset.
He does get reset! Amuda, oh, that is
Big for
heartbreak!
Muda. And
Heartbreak
he's
for
dirty
car
tyres, he's spinning
54.
up the rears. Oh dear.
That promotes GTO to second, Canoni into the lead.
Pro Muda returns to Amuda.
Oh no.
Just like that.
Oh,
It's happened again.
F's in chat, please. It's far from over though. Amuda could still get this back. He just needs to
GTO
refocus.
has catched up to Canoni and probably will slow him down when they start rising.
If Amuda does get this back, that will be absolute scenes.
Link still isn't too far out of this. He's got very good tyres. And if mistakes and fights keep happening, he can close right in.
It's all starting
GTO
to
to
boil
Canoni,
up.
it's under a second heading to Ascari. GTO seemingly with the fastest car in the straight line here.
Things really starting to boil over in the closing stages of the race. Canoni in the lead of the GTs has a 1 second advantage, but on the straights the Lexus has quite a significant advantage even without slipstream. The dampers coming into effect once again.
Into slipstream range, so it's dirty air through Parabolica and then a run down the straights.
He's back in slipstream range. Could we see the overtake? Might be a bit far
He's
back.
gaining quite quickly already. I think he can do it.
Come on, Nukeshot dampers. Do us proud. To the inside. Look how easy that
he can't
is.
fight this. He's broken 170 miles an hour, 172 brakes.
GTO. Oh, Canoni dives for it! He takes him out off the track. Canoni has to concede position. Is there damage for either car?
There is not.
Still, no damage for these guys.
So, Canoni braked a bit too late in the dirty air there and couldn't pull it up in time.
This is perfect for Amuda again to catch back up. 1.4 seconds between them and Canoni.
And that's still coming down all the time.
Meanwhile, the battle for the lead, 2.3 seconds. Arama seems to be holding on well as Tribe has gone deep.
Right in front.
Oh, he has to get out of the way. Yeah, he does so. That could hold him up.
Well, so keep it on the inside after
Yeah,
that.
there could have so easily been contact on that rejoin. We've seen it before, last week actually, with CJ, with the anti-cuts there losing control, and of course last season when CJ did the same thing with Wake.
The GC train is happening once again.
Oh dear.
And it right. GTO took only half a second. Going to Muda now just 1 second. Muda to Link's 1.8 seconds. So it's coming together.
With around 5 or so laps remaining in the books.
Yep, LN lead now at 2 seconds. It's still on there, you never know what could happen. One small mistake.
I think the LMs still have to get by the GTs one last time, or at least the
They
front
will,
ones.
yes. I reckon that'll be about 7:38 for them. Actually, maybe
GTO.
sooner. They're only the main straight away.
Again.
AstroTurf guys.
Even with the slipstream, Canoni can't catch thanks to the superior damping technology of Nukeshot Industry. I'm going to keep bringing this up, by the way. I expect to be paid for that setup, GTR. Thank you very much.
And there is an important detail that I can now reveal. Canoni has less than 10% fuel left. I don't know if he's going to make this.
Oh! He's going to be cutting it close. We saw Tribe had to pit. He had to bail very early on, but Kanoni's really going to be ramming it to the edge.
Yeah, Kanoni and Tribe had basically the same fuel at the point that Tribe fitted.
Ooh. Now, what's everyone else doing on fuel?
Using the slipstream behind GTO to save that fuel.
Oh,
as he
Kanoni!
gets onto the dirt.
That's allowing a Muda to
Muda's
catch.
going to get by. Muda with the run.
Oh, run of the century for the Peugeot RCZ to the inside.
Kanoni
He doesn't even.
it.
He doesn't try to fight it at all.
He hits
No.
it. He's punted.
He does fight him. It's all
I
kicking
think that
off,
might have been the dirty air again.
and there's still no damage. Also, Kanoni was on the regular softs, and they seem to have really burnt out. And there are the LMs in the background too.
Kanoni not saving the fuel. He's going for the move.
He is indeed to the inside.
Another contact. Here comes Lynx on the inside.
And the blue flags are out for the GTs as the LMs are coming
Holding
through.
stations can't get through.
Kanoni pits! Kanoni, that's it for Kanoni. He's bailed.
7 litres. He was using 2 or 3 and like he couldn't make it.
Ah,
This puts Lynx into third now.
Lynx on
Lynx
the
is-
podium.
Keeping it steady behind Muda there. Didn't try to pass. He actually... Oh, they're both on deep. The Muda option back on. They're blocking the LMs.
Oh, the wheel
Rotary
spin!
eventually gets through.
Wheel spin it seemed there for the RCZ as they put the power down on exit.
Both LM cars got held up there. So the gap somehow stayed the same between them.
Yep. No more GT traffic for either of them. It is a 1.7 second gap. Or thereabout. No, it's gone up. A Rotary made a mistake. Perhaps caught out by the speed that he had from the slipstream of the GTs going into Della Roggia.
I think GTO is looking very strong here.
We certainly had to fight for it. Battle for second.
4 laps to go. Lynx with the exit with his superior tyres at the moment.
Side by
That's
side.
maybe going to be later on the brakes, but will he be able to do that?
He
Not on the
doesn't try it.
outside.
It's not the final lap just yet.
It could be that it's worth him saving fuel just to guarantee he makes it.
Also getting close to 250 comments on this race. 11 viewers currently. Surely you got to leave a like for all this action, guys. Come on.
Kanoni is 8 seconds ahead of Tribe after the pit stop because of the Tribe's slight mistake that we saw. So I think that settled 4th and 5th places.
Yep. It's all gone wrong for Tribe and Kanoni on strategy.
Meanwhile, with 3 laps to go, Lynx still trying to keep up with the Muda. He's saying he's indicating left there, he's saying he's going to stay in the slipstream, not try to pass. So he may be using a Muda to catch up to GTO here.
Oh, very slidey from a Muda on corner exit.
Muda and GTO both with some dodgy looking tyres.
Indeed.
Lynx may have forgotten the indicator was on, so that might not be.
I was thinking that. That used to happen to me when I didn't know that the touchpad was the
Muda with the
indicator.
slide.
But no, a Muda!
Muda that's a half spin.
Oh no! A Muda!
Yeah, this is a Muda's tyre wear coming to bite him now. Those left side tyres are both half gone at least.
He was drifting
That's
a lot on
past
the
the
first stint, and now it's come back to bite him in the second. It looked like maybe the anti-cut as well may have caught him out slightly, but that is...
Could have. I think he was losing it through the left-hander, so it would have been that inside curve.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
it
the
seemed.
correction span the car the other way.
Ah, such a pain.
CJ, enjoy your voice breaks. I assume it's yours.
Ah, fantastic. But stop bullying me in chat. We're at 249 comments. Not long to go in the race.
1.5 seconds, 2 laps to go.
It's coming down. It's coming down a bit. Rotary's found a little bit of extra pace. You say he was also better on tyres.
Very marginally, but yes. It's maybe a 5... Yeah, I'll say 5% difference between nearly all his tyres.
Is Rotary going to quite make it on fuel?
I think just about, yeah.
It's closing in so much. The pressure.
The grass. Not the grass, the gravel. There was no grass there. Gap was a second.
The marbles also coming into
I
play.
think other gap to watch is GTO to Lynx, now 2 seconds, with GTO's dead left front tyre possibly coming into play. Is that tight? It is at 50%.
He just has to bring it home. He won't quite, unless he has done the calculation in advance, know when the final lap will be, as the LM cars making their way towards that final lap. There is that as well.
We're definitely not a distraction.
Oh dear.
Right, and Ramos and Rotary coming round to start the final lap. 1.3, nearly 1.4 seconds.
It could be crucial that Rotary hasn't got to slipstream range. We'll have to see.
They look okay on fuel. GTO actually get about the same as Rotary on fuel. And Lynx is close to half a second since I last looked, so another 3 seconds right there from Ascari.
Lynx is throwing everything at this. Look at that. He's getting so much time through Ascari. He's nearly in slipstream range.
Yeah, this tyre wear is really hurting GTO if you're able to take a look.
Oh, indeed, indeed, indeed. Indeed,
Lynx
indeed.
has gone deep into a parabolica, he called the dirty air then. He is in slipstream if he gets there now. Half a second gap, 0.4, 0.3. I think GTO's saving fuel.
Is he? Is GTO going to run out of fuel? No, Lynx has gone past! Lynx into the lead!
Fuel.
Oh no!
GTO right on the limit.
Yeah, he's overcooked it on the fuel. Lynx is going to win
Lynx
this.
was sensible here. He filled it up all the way. He's stayed in slipstream at a couple of places to save just in case.
Oh, the
back to the
strategy.
LM cars. The gap is just under a second out of Ascari. I think it's too late for Rotary.
Yep, he's not quite going to get to the slipstream range. That must be so painful for Rotary.
And Rotary very close on fuel. They might both run out before the line here, but Rotary will run out first if that happens.
Round parabolica for the final time. Wide! Wide they go! It is going to be Arama taking the win in the LM
Rotary ran out of
category.
fuel right before the line.
Rotary takes second place, has to settle for it in the end. Very hard fought
GTO
battle
continues
between
to
them.
save fuel in Group 3 with the rear sliding. And Buda may catch him up again here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Lynx is, unless Lynx makes some kind of catastrophic mistake.
GTO is going to run out of fuel. He's not going to make this.
Oh no! Yeah,
This is going to be awful. He's out now. That's it.
he's gone. He's gone.
I know he's coasted. He's coasted. He's got a tiny bit more left.
Ah,
Coasted really early into Ascari.
he's going to be mixed 6.
He's staying out of the way. He's making sure that it's going to run out very soon. It's gone down.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah, that's it. And that's a Muda. Oh, Amuda's sticking behind. He doesn't know.
Against it.
He's gone for it. Amuda up into second, but it is going to be Lynx taking the first win of M-Split in the GT category. Congratulations to them. Sliding their way.
Careful you don't slide before the line or you bring out yellow flags.
Amuda takes second in the end. It is going to be...
might be GTO here.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. GTO.
I think GTO's just going to get there. He's just behind now.
Yes, he just gets it.
1.2 seconds.
Third place for GTO. Canoni. Fourth place for them. Tribe has to settle for 5th after a poor strategy call near the start let them down. They certainly had the pace for it, but just let down.
Safety car in the pit lane.
Oh dear. What a race.
We had 3 cars running out of fuel there on the line. Both LM cars ran out right before the line. And of course GTO.
Here are the gaps then in the end. Fastest lap for the LM category goes to race winner RBZ Arama, making the fine return to form. And of course, congratulations to them. Up to 13, 14 viewers now. Again, be sure to leave a like if you have enjoyed this fantastic, fantastic race that we have just witnessed. I'm just going to save the replay real quick.
Same here.
Here are your results once again. Arama, less than a second in it. Rotary just in that slipstream range as they came across the line, but it wasn't enough. One more lap, and perhaps they would have got him if they both had fuel. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Hypotheticals, Joe. Shut up.
That would have been a race worth watching, though.
It would have.
Fuel cars going at it.
The GTs might have gained a lap back on them. Who knows? Lynx taking a very surprising win for them after everyone else failed on strategy. They came out on top. Well done to them. No faults by them whole race long. Amuda, second place for them. Though I would have been hoping for more, but again, well done to them for making the podium. And GTO, running out of fuel, crawls across the line to take third place in M-Split GT. Canoni brothers will have to settle for fourth place with that Mesopon strategy, and Tribe in fifth with the same. The two-stop wasn't the way to go today, Joe. It was one stop for the win.
Wasn't.
And
we hadn't seen this in the pro race, of course, where a lot of the GTs went for the one stop, and it worked out well for them. I'll head over there.
What a race. What a race. Indeed, Joe getting disrespect. Look, I disrespect everyone. Whew. Well, we have the first person here to join. It is FRL Lynx. Lynx! Victory in round one here today. Did you see that happening? It was certainly fantastic to watch. You said he connected for me already, but...
It did for me as well, but...
Maybe he's still running around his room or something.
Celebrated so hard he could have broken something.
Oh, no. Someone get the ambulance. Oh, no. Arama's here as well.
In the meantime, of course.
I forget if Arama has a mic or not. Arama...
He certainly does.
Arama, congratulations on what was a fantastic result. An unfortunate mistake towards the start, but your perseverance brought you the win, much like it did. Much like your perseverance did in the season 5 finale, of course. Where of course you ended up beating Tribe. Congratulations on a fantastic result.
Thank you, mate. Thanks a lot.
Could you talk us through what was a very fascinating battle between both you and your teammate here today?
Start to the end, because it was a very long race for me. At the start I bottled it because Rodri braked earlier than I expected, so I almost hit him actually, so I just went straight onto the gravel to avoid collision and just, raced. I almost gave up actually because I didn't see any point to continue. But then he suddenly just went into the pits, I don't know why, and he came behind me 3 seconds or something, and it was just a race to the end.
Oh, it was fantastic to watch, and of course, well done for getting that win. Rotary here as well. Rotary, after your teammate made that mistake early on, you must have thought you had it in the bag, but as we've seen, endurance racing is really Murrayism, a test of endurance. That was the line I was going for there. And in the end, you just a little bit short. You just got into slipstream range as you came across the line. That must have been difficult for you.
Yeah, I was in slipstream range by the time we were passing the GTs for the final time, but I lost like a second and was out of it again. And then I just pushed the final stint, and it wasn't quite enough. And then we both went out of field.
I know everyone was cutting it very close on fuel today. Whew. It was only your teammate here today that you was racing. Unfortunately, no other of the AM split LMs entering today. Would you say... I'm trying to think. How much would you say this gives you an advantage compared to those that didn't show up today? I mean, of course, there's the championship points, but also the experience as well.
Obviously the points are nice, but I don't know about experience. To be honest, most of the guys know what they're doing. Of course, now we've got ballast to contend with, so that will be interesting to see how we hold up against the other guys. James, he should be very quick in that Peugeot. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Well, best of luck next time out at Nürburgring. Hope to see both you and your teammate there, of course, in 2 weeks' time. Right, who else do we have in the party chat?
Ready to go now.
Lynx, are you around?
I am living, yes.
Hello, Lynx. Congratulations on what must be a very unexpected victory for you. Well done.
Yeah. I mean, it was unexpected as soon as the lights went out. Really, as soon as, just as soon as the leaders started going, I was a bit behind. I didn't have the reaction time because the car was right alongside me. I reacted way too late. I dropped down to almost last, and then I had a few incidents in the middle of the race as well. I thought I wasn't really going to recover from it. Luckily, I didn't get any damage.
Yeah, it definitely seemed to be consistency, the order of the day. Some of your rivals, of course, struggling with fuel, but you playing it quite conservative managed to get you the win. And it's, of course, very important to play it safe this early on in the season as well. It's more about taking risks when crunch time happens towards the end of the season.
Yeah, 100% you need to be a bit conservative. I wasn't too conservative at some points in the race. That's how I mainly just dropped out of my rhythm. One of the incidents I had was I was following an LMP car going into Parabolica. From there I just outbraked myself. Instead of braking around the 100 meter board and 50 meter board, I was past the 50 meter board and just trying to brake for my life. Got back from the gravel, though I was quite shallow in there. The second one was T5. I just overcooked it into there and just dipped my one wheel into the gravel and just pulled me in. Then going into Lesmo 1, I still had the dirty tyres and just dropped it in the gravel again there, almost completely spun it.
Well, when you put it like that, it's a surprise that you did win, but of all people you were the most consistent because of course you did walk away with that victory, so congratulations for that. That of course, something actually I did notice as well, the Corvette, we talked very strong at this track, although strong in a very different way it came across today. Even with Slipstream, it seemed that you had a bit of trouble passing some of the other guys on the straights. Joe tells me that the setup was more handling oriented.
It was completely handling,
yeah. From the setup that was supplied, I jigged it a little bit because I knew that the Corvette had more straight line speed than it needed. So I gave the car a bit more downforce to compensate around the corners, and it obviously worked out. I was fast through the corners with a straight line speed anyway, but with the added downforce, I was just able to carry that speed throughout the entire circuit.
Yeah, it definitely worked out for you in the end. Of course, you will be with the maximum amount of ballast points going into Nürburgring next week. It'll be the first time that we've seen ballast points for quite a while. How will you have to prepare for that, of course, because Nürburgring, very different circuit, a lot more technical.
Yeah, the best way I could go about preparing for that is coordinating with the team and trying to find a way to get the ballast on while also conserving a bit of our cornering ability that we have already. Because today it just showed that medium high-speed corners we were just on it, catching up to the guys in front, and then in the dirty air we were a little bit underpowered with the amount of downforce we had as well. I would say though that the ballast points they're definitely going to affect the next race, but I'm just hoping we can find a way where it'll impact us the least.
Well, best of luck for 2 weeks' time, of course, when Amslit rolls around there at Nürburgring. Yeah, congratulations on a fantastic win today.
Thanks very much.
Do we have anyone else around?
I think everyone else left.
Yes, there's just the three of us here.
That's left, that is it.
Yep. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed what has been another fantastic evening of racing here for the Nukeshot Endurance Series. Be sure to tune in next week. Pro Split is back. Nürburgring is back. The GP circuit. We'll see how things shake up there when we eventually visit. So everyone, pack your bags, buy your tickets. Hope to see you there. Joe, any concluding words on, again, what has been a fantastic race?
We hope for more of the same, really. What more can you ask for?
Indeed, indeed. Everyone take a shot every time I've said indeed today.
Indeed.
Oh dear, the Nukeshot Endurance Series not brought to you by alcohol. But...
What about Indeed.com?
Oh, Indeed.com. Well, I'm still jobless, aren't I? So, it's been sad up to this point for me. Can we get some Fs in the chat? Nevertheless, from all of us here at Nukeshot Media, before I go and cry in a corner about my lack of employment, I have been Zokeo.
I've been Joe.
Links, you can say bye as well if you want.
Yeah, I've been Lynx.
And we'll hope to see you next time out at Nürburgring for what will be Pro Split Round 2. Until then, it's goodbye from us.